Yo, what's happening, my friend? On this video, we're going to be talking about how to generate high quality organic leads on Facebook. So there's going to be three specific steps that we're going to do in order to actually achieve this. So I'm going to show you every single step of that process. And then also at the end, I'm going to show you a really cool strategy on how to actually speed up this at the end. So once you have the system dialed in, it's just about using this specific software that I've been using for several months now to really expedite this process so you can really start ramping things up. So let's dive in. If you guys are new here, make sure and subscribe if you are all about making money online, generating more leads, building your social media followings, and really building a profitable business. As I mentioned a lot in my other videos, and I will continue to mention, is that I do have a video over on my website called mentorwithnick.com. You can find it down in the link, and it talks about the 4 different ways on how you can build a profitable business. So you can go and click there, enter your email, you can be on our email list. We'll update you when we have new videos, and we create more content, and we have different offers and different things for you. So with that said, let's jump into this content about how do we generate high quality organic leads on Facebook. So the first step really is all about authority content and having a group. Now, a group is kind of a bonus. You don't necessarily always need to do this, but I would recommend it. So I think probably one of the best things for us to do is just jump over to my Facebook, and I'll kind of walk you through some of these things. So as maybe some of you guys know, is I have 2 companies essentially, where I do a lot of affiliate marketing and I teach marketing on this channel. But then I also have another company that I mostly focus on over on my other social media platforms besides this YouTube channel. And then I help entrepreneurs supercharge their subconscious so that they can grow their business. And we've had some crazy results, like people having their first 50K month, 100K month, getting in the best shape of their life, attracting dream partners. It's really cool to see what happens when you really unlock the mind. So that's what I do over there. I'm not a marketer to be a marketer to be a marketer. Just show you how to make money online, show you how to make money online to, that whole bit. So I think it's pretty valid on what I teach. I'm not just saying like, hey, market to market to market to market. It's like I have a different style company over there where we just teach mindset. And arguably mindset is one of the hardest things to sell. So, take it for what it is. So just showing you my profile here, and I'll kind of illustrate some things. So I mentioned over here is that it's all about authority content first and foremost. So on top of authority content, it's just having clear content, I would also say. So you can see like right here in the intro or bio, whatever you want to call it, I help entrepreneurs supercharge their subconscious mind. I have a link to one of our videos and offers. You can come and check that out if you want. I'll also put that down in the description so you can maybe get some ideas and stuff like that. But I like authority content. Obviously, like speaking from stage is very authority based. When someone comes in here and they see that I am speaking from stage, I have a little bit more authority to say, okay, this person is someone to actually listen to. It also, I would say it makes sense to get verified on Instagram. It's only like, 10, 12 bucks a month or something like that. I think it's definitely important if you're going to start really driving more traffic to this, because essentially this is your hub for really generating leads. When you start doing step 2, step 3, it's really important that we have this dialed in. And again, this is the content being very clear and authority content. Okay, so anyone comes here, they know, okay, he helps entrepreneurs supercharge their subconscious mind. I can go over here, check out more information about what he's got. Okay, so then you come down. I personally like having something pinned right away that like it's either a training or it's like a 2-step. I'll show you another one that I did, but this is basically just to our low ticket membership, so they can just go and click that, and then it'll take them to that, and that's where I can generate new customers right away. So after I start doing step number 2, so I like having something pinned that like basically gets them to take action and shows them more about what is it that you do. So you can see here it talks about like basically our low ticket membership, and it's all about subconscious reprogramming, and they can see that in here. Again, you guys can come check this out. I'll put my link to my Facebook here, but you can kind of see how you have some type of offer, some type of training, some type of, get them to bite. You can say, hey, if I put this training together, would you want it? They say yes. So it's just something that like clarifies your content a little bit more. I'd say like those are 3 points. Having this guy at the top, something that shows you're a person of authority, having your clear how you help people, what you do, what your business is all about, and then here having a place for people to bite down, right? And then from there, you know, the content is always very consistent with what your message is. So for this, it's a YouTube video that goes over to my other YouTube channel about something to do with the subconscious mind. You can see that this is something to do with subconscious mind, and this is also kind of like some prepping, it's an anticipation post for a delayed mirror principle, which is all about subconscious reprogramming. Subconscious reprogramming, like everything in here, I tie everything back into subconscious reprogramming. Okay, subconscious reprogramming. Sometimes I, you know, plug my YouTube channel. So it's all about, and then I throw a little bit of just like personal life in there as well. So it's really important to have that. So have authority content, tie everything, all your content into something about your message. So I talked about journaling and how that applies to subconscious reprogramming. I talk about this delayed mirror principle, and that ties into subconscious reprogramming. And then I throw in some just me type of content, hanging out with my family, always ocean views and oysters. So you can kind of, again, come in and check it out. But this is the hub, and it's really important that you have this dialed in before you even get to step 2. So make sure that you have your content on point, you have authority content, even better. Make sure it's very clear on who you're targeting, okay? So now the next step is daily friending to ideal clients. Now what I recommend here is, what we like to do is we have a 10-star list, okay? And we're very, very clear on what that is. I'll even pull it up for you guys. I don't normally do this, but I think it's important. So here's kind of our 10-star list of clients that we want to attract. 1, they're growth-minded. 2, they've invested in coaching courses before. They have a business. They're making at least $5K a month. They have a $2K plus price point in their business. They're aware, they're conscious, they know that something's holding them back. They're clear on their goals. They know that unlocking their subconscious will help them get to their goals. They're a coach or an agency, because that's who we like to focus on. Sometimes real estate professionals as well. And then they're responsive, and they're someone we want to work with. So we want to just you want to get crystal clear, and I recommend having like a 10-star list so that you can really look at this. And for us, we don't really engage with anybody that's not at least a 6-star lead. If we look at their profile and they're not a you know, a 6-star or above, we're not going to waste time with them. So you do this from daily friending from groups. So for me, I have a couple groups that I'm already a part of, and I know that they work really well, but we'll just come here and I'll show you. This is the group that I kind of plucked from a lot. And so this is a group, and I like it a lot because it's all about coaches. It helps them get daily client acquisition for high ticket coaches. And those are again, coming back to our parameters, is one of the big things is we target coaches and they have a 2K plus price point. That means that it's high ticket coaches, right? So what we can do is this is all you have to do. There's more advanced ways to do this, but simple way what to do is you just come in and you just add people every single day. Boom, add someone. Come down to their list, Jason Phillips, add. Okay, cool. Jeremy Miner, add. Scott Smith, add. Right? So you literally just add them. And obviously, like, if you want to go a step further, you can come in and actually check out their profile, view their actual profile, and want to see if they're like someone. I personally would like to have someone that has probably a little bit more content and shows me that they're a coach a little bit more. This probably isn't someone like super ideal, and you'll start getting a better, clear picture on who those ideal clients are. But let's come into one more. I'll open her up. So yeah, she's a coach. Obviously, we make it unreasonable for you not to take home $50K a month profit with 3-hour VAs and setters. So she helps people with VAs and setters. Add her. She's an ideal client. Boom, right away. So then I just keep on adding them every day. Okay, every day you add them, and then when they see your group, and they see your authority content, then they're more likely to engage. But here's the last step: is daily messaging to the people that added you, the people that became your friends and accepted your friend request. Then you start daily messages to them. Now, what I recommend, and I say custom lead magnet here, is we start a conversation with them. And first we just send them a message, hey, thanks for the friend request, great to be connected. I usually ask a question like, how's the world treating you? Because that immediately shows me what kind of mindset they have. Are they open and willing to talk? So then we just kind of start a dialogue from there. And then what I usually like to do is I send them a custom lead magnet that has something to do with their pain point. So I know for me, a big pain point with my clients are that they kind of like feel stuck, like they can't get to that next level. I think their mindset's blocking them. So what I do is I start the conversation. I talk to them and I say like, I basically get them to open up a little bit more by asking them questions. Hey, what are you interested right now? What's helping you in your life and your business right now? What's something that you're really excited about? And I tell them I love sharing things that I'm very interested in, things that are helping me. So then I say like, oh, well, yeah, I've really been big on this delayed mirror principle because that really helps people understand why they're stuck. And then usually if they bite on that and they say, well, what is this delayed mirror principle? Because it's kind of like a curiosity thing. And so once they lean in and say, well, what is that? I say, oh, well, I just created a video for I just created a video for a friend or a client or something like that. I can send it over to you if you're interested. And then I send it over to them if they ask for that. And then we just start the dialogue from there. And then the goal is to either get them in my group or just pop them on a call right away and then, basically take them down that sales sequence. So that's really the process, but it's just a matter of doing this every day, which daily friending it can be a little challenging. So like I just said at the beginning, is that I show you how to do a sped up version. So for me, I use this software called Unipro, and this is really cool. It does a lot of functionality, a lot of different things. And the two big things that it does that will help you expedite this process is that it's not going to do anything for your content. You still have to do that. You have to be very clear with your content. You have to do that. But with Unipro, you can daily friend requests. You can friend request up to 50 people a day if you really want, and Facebook allows you to do that. You kind of have to build up the muscles of that. But then it also does the daily messaging to new friends. It'll send out the first message. So what's kind of cool, I'll show you right away. So it says get leads from groups. All we got to do here, I select the group, and then how many friends do I want to request, and then how many minutes do I want to make in between each friend request. I'll just do 10 and 3 minutes right now. I'll hit launch, and then immediately it's going to go add 10 friends for me, and it'll do it based on the parameters. And then from there, this is really cool too, is we'll come into broadcast messages, and then I just recently added friends in the past 24 hours. I'll make sure this breaks apart a little bit. And then I already have a custom message template in here where it says new friend messages, and then I'll hit save. And then I'll start calculating all my new friends in the last 24 hours. Oh, I haven't added anybody. It's the weekend right now. But we can even let's do the past 3 days. And let's see how many people I've added since the last 3 days. I'm not sure I haven't been as active. I've been doing some other things, putting together some trainings and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have it, but I'll basically put together a list because that's what I did right here. I had 19 people and I sent to 19 people. I just said, hey, hope you're doing well. Sending you lots of good energy. How's the world treating you? So I do that, and then I manually take them down the sequence, or I can just hire a VA to do that as well. So that's kind of the gist, guys. If you are interested in Unipro, I definitely recommend it. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what it does. Another piece that I really like is that it'll actually go out there and it just will go immediately engage with a bunch of people. So I'll show you like this, where it'll just take all these, boom, and it'll start liking and loving a bunch of different stuff. I'm going to do that right now. You can, in your group, or not even in your group, you can tag people in your post to give them a notification that you want them to see it. There's a lot of other functionalities. So I will have a link down below if you want Unipro, but again, just to recap, number one, have your authority content. Be very clear on who you're targeting, because then it's really important to figure out how do you get in front of those people once you do have that authority content that will convert people and get them to engage in a conversation with you. From there, it's daily friending from groups. I recommend groups because then you know that they're interested in a particular topic, and then you daily message to those new friends, and then just continue talking with them. Eventually you want to get them to a custom lead magnet that's going to help them, because people that are more People that consume content are so much more engaged and more likely to respond to a conversation, and eventually you bring them over to your group. Maybe you send them to one of your low ticket offers, maybe you get on a call to sell them on your high ticket offer. So that's the gist, guys. Hopefully that gave you a lot of value. It's something that's helped me quite a bit, so I just wanted to share that with y'all. Appreciate you guys for watching this video, and we'll talk to you in the next one.